Hello guys and welcome back to another PokeTorio video, and today we are again joined by Adam.
Hello guys.
And we've got another bit of news for you, another sort of instruction video on the new UK grading company that has just started taking cards for submission. Goodwin Bros,
I think.
Goodwin Bros. It's confused me because on the box of submission, and we'll go through all this as well, it says Good Bros, but then on the website it's Goodwin Bros. So we did this sort of video with Get Graded, and what we'll do is we'll have a look at the website, have a look at any information we can find on them, submit a couple of cards to them, and then obviously do the return video when that's back. And how I found out about these is, well, like I did with the Get Graded companies, I was scrolling through Facebook and there was a sponsored sponsored advert, is it? Or sponsored page. I thought, oh, let's have a look at them. And there wasn't accepting submissions at time, but then I sort of signed up for their pre-release, I think they've called it, and they're sort of setting it in stages, so I don't know if you'll be able to go on now and do it. But I had an email yesterday morning saying we're now accepting submissions, so I spoke to him yesterday and agreed I'll send 2 cards off to him. So before we get into the cards that we're sending off, have a look at them. Adam, do you want to sort of run us through the company, have a look at their website?
Yeah, I'll pop it up now. I think mine was the same when I found him. I think it was through Instagram. I think when you go on the stories as such, I believe that's what appeared for me. Microsoft account problem. That's not what we need, is it? So here is Good Bros grading service. As you can see, here are a few of the slabs. So what do we think to the slabs of first impressions?
Is there a way to get that slab up? The Raichu one, can we get that a bit more?
Let's have a look for you.
There we go. Okay. So we've got a Raichu GX. We've got the information on the card. We've got a small sort of white box with a serial number. So they've obviously done some grading beforehand. I think they did the test.
I'm just seeing if
test
we can
service
get this a little bit bigger. Oh, that made it worse.
There we go. That's fine. We've got a star system. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're at 10 stars, and then you've got a big star with the grade, I'm guessing, that you got there. And then on the back, it's a bit basic, isn't it? It's got the logo and a QR code. Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm a bit underwhelmed by this. By the look of it, I think it is quite basic. Also, by the looks of it, we're not doing subgrades, but I don't know if that's just from this trial one.
Yeah. I'm not a massive fan of the label so far.
I think the back puts me off massively. Just how basic it is. I know obviously it's got the serial number here and their logo.
Yeah.
But I think it's a QR code. I think it's
they could have done something a little bit different on the back. I think there is a lot of empty space. Well, it'll be good to see it in person. It might look a bit different in person, but I like the star system. I do like the star system.
I agree. The front of the logo and the front of the label, I think it looks smart. I think they've got a good font for it. Is there any other? I wanted to know if maybe does this star, is it a different color? You know, if you get a 10 or
yes. Is there any? What's that Pikachu one?
Let's have a look at this first batches out. Well, that didn't help anyone. Breaking news: Pokemon TCG grading coming soon. So this was from the 18th of February.
Okay, so there's been a bit of a while by the looks of it.
I'll have a read through this for you. Here at Good Bros, we are very excited to announce that the Pokemon TCG grading will be added to our services very soon. After loads of thought and work in the background, we decided to venture into card grading, being collected Pokemon cards. I'm sorry, sir.
Because everyone can grade cards now. Apparently, you just decide to venture into it, and you're a professional grader.
It's a new UK hobby, I believe.
Yeah.
No one plays golf anymore. So after loads of thought and work in the background, we decided to venture into card grading. Being collectors of Pokemon cards and seeing the increase in demand for graded cards, then to announce this news is amazing for us, but also the Pokemon community. Using our knowledge and experience, we will make sure our service is ready for launch and to a very high standard. We've attached a couple of sneak peek photos. Enjoy. So this is the first card they graded. So there has been a slight change in... I'm guessing this must have just been the prototype. If you notice, it's all grey. The stars aren't yellow.
Yes, because the Raichu was grey as well, wasn't it? An 8. And that was a gold star.
And also these mini stars were also gold. The back's the same. I think even if they added a bit of colour to the back,
yeah,
maybe that'd just spice it up a little bit.
Okay.
You can see.
So, who are Good Bros? What did they originally start in? What's their services?
Does it give us any? Our story. We are two brothers with a passion for collecting. There's nothing like adding to your current collection or finding that missing collectibles you've been looking for. We want to keep our collection safe and protected, so we decided to set up one of the first UK-based grading services. Is that... So, our collection is worth protection. I believe that is their motto.
Their catchphrase.
Yeah, nothing wrong with a catchphrase. So we are two brothers who have always had a passion for collectibles. Collecting has been such a big part of our lives, and starting so young, we've learned a lot over the years. We first started sourcing and then selling vintage and modern day collectibles. So they started off as sellers. So I'm guessing they flipped a lot of stuff. I'm guessing they maybe bought bulk and separated it all, and you know how it is. Maybe
you see a lot of them on Instagram, don't you, and stuff like that, where they're sort of selling singles and stuff like that.
Yeah, they'll go out and I think it's probably your best way to start. Really, is you pick up a few bulk and then you separate them all and see where the value is and keep it going that way. So I'm guessing that is their the way they've started. Yeah. So whilst also adding to our own collection. So I'm guessing it'll be a case of buying bulk and getting rid of the duplicates, keeping their own, and then maybe eventually selling master sets, something along those lines.
Carry on that paragraph. There's quite an interesting statement there.
Is that the second?
The third one. So in recent years, whilst looking to get some of our own TCG cards graded and protected, we have noticed a gap in the market for a UK-based grading service. Using our own TCG collections as a starting point, we have worked hard to develop our star-rated grading system and subgrades. No, there wasn't any subgrades on that photo of the Raichu or Pikachu. There was no subgrades. But to fill that space on the back, they could put subgrades.
Yep, I reckon that could be a good shout. Hopefully, when we've had the cards back, they ask for feedback, and that could be a good place to start.
Yeah.
But it does say on the next part of the paragraph, including a QR code linked database of grading information specific to individual cards. So I'm guessing that is where they'll put the subgrades.
Right, okay, as opposed to having it on display, they'll pop it. Okay.
We look forward to welcoming you into our community and working with you to create a grading service that the UK can be proud of. Thank you for your continued support. So,
it's a bit of information on them. We will pop the website in the comment section or description down below. Now, I've spoken to them by email, and they've sent me a couple of emails and a form that I need to fill out. I'll quickly show you the cards that we're going to be sending. So we are sending the Dragonite. Let me just turn that light off. The Dragonite promo from the American exclusive tins. Well, it's not a specific promo. It is from Dragon Majesty, that one?
I think so.
It might be from Dragon Majesty. And then we've got the ball guy from Shining Fates.
Yep.
Is it? Yep. So we're going to be sending those off. We had quite a debate before we started recording this on what to what to send
Quite
off.
A debate.
I changed my mind about 7 different times. So I'll be sending those off, and how I send them off is I'll stick them in top loaders, sleeves, and then between a bit of cardboard, like so. I'll just show you what I do, just in case you want to send cards off yourself and you don't know how to. Now, there is probably better ways you can do this, but this is just my way of doing it, and they're all pretty fine. I'll send stuff to PSA like it, stuff like that. So I get sellotape to put all the corners down. So if you can see there, so they're not going anywhere. Bit of sturdiness from the cardboard, the top loader, and then I just wrap a bit of bubble wrap around it like that, and that's not going anywhere. You should be safe as sound. If you put it in like a bubble mailer, or them reinforced letters with the cardboard in it, you should be completely fine. Now, the cost of grading these are £12 each. Or I said I was interested in grading 2, and then he said, well, it's going to be 24 quid. So I don't know. They've not said anything about extra postage back. I'm not expecting to pay anything more than the £24. The one thing that I would say is they've asked me to transfer it via bank transfer or PayPal. I'd like to be able to pay on the website, do the whole process on the website, sort of pay on the website, and do it that way. And then the form that they are sending, I've got to send, is, this is just going to pop up now, you won't be able to see our faces, but it's a Pokemon TCG grading form. You've got to fill your name and address in, an order number, which I'm guessing is them, because I haven't got any clue about an order number, and then you just fill in your card information. I'm guessing the maximum you can send is 40, so I'll fill that out off screen because it's got my sort of delivery information on and stuff like that. But I will be sending those off today. Hopefully it gets to them by tomorrow or Friday. And then they say it's about a 3-week turnaround time, but as we saw with other companies, that probably will get extended. I've just saw you've got the grading process up. Do you want to quickly run through this?
So as we were talking about the grading process and the subgrades, I'm looking through the website while Ben was just talking through the process of sending off one of his cards, 2 of his cards, sorry. I did stumble across this. It does say our grading process is undertaken using a 1 to 10 star rating system, which we have seen on the label, along with subgrades, gold, silver, and bronze. So it doesn't actually say if that's going to be the star, that's going to be the gold, silver, or bronze, or the block that it sits in. So I feel like we need to see more of the grades come out to really get an understanding of that.
Yeah.
So we focus our grading reviews on a range of criteria, including centering, corners, edging, and surfaces.
Yeah.
Each graded card is also assigned a unique QR code that links to that individual card's webpage and information. So that'll be their own little database, won't it?
Yeah.
Encapsulation process. Your card will be carefully encapsulated with a plastic slab along with a graded slip generated during the grading process and then shipping. So does it give any more information on the their own little subgrade?
I don't think it does it?
No, not really give much.
Well, what we can do is, if we come across any more information in the meantime, we can get another sort of update video if things sort of get delayed. Any more information that we've got, we can do. Also, if you haven't already, make sure you are subscribed so you can see that returns video. And if you haven't joined our Discord, this is sort of stuff we can keep people updated with along the way. Alongside on Twitter, we're quite active on Twitter and Instagram and stuff like that. So make sure you're following all those if you want to keep updated. But yeah, apart from that, I'm quite excited to get these off. I always look forward to getting something back from like a new company or something we're trying. So I'm very excited to get these cards back. Is there anything you'd like to add to that, Adam?
No, I'm looking forward to it. I think this could be another company that has got some good potential. I think there's a few tweaks, like we said at the beginning, with the label, but hopefully with this being like the start, they will be asking for a lot of feedback. Yeah. And I think we could give some positive reviews for them. Yeah. So we'll just have to wait and see how it goes.
Brilliant. Well, that's it for this video then, guys. Thank you for watching. Hopefully it's been some sort of use to you. As I said, we'll get the returns video up as soon as it's back and keep you updated with anything else in between. But thanks again for watching, guys, and we shall see you next week.
Take care, guys.
Bye-bye.